See that glimmer of hope through the trees? That's the sun. This was turning this whole wheel here. We gotta tune in. Yeah, the future's so bright. We gotta wear shades. Me and Keita Stephanie here, live. Up here in Canada, Alberta, Anna. Yes, it's a beautiful spot to be. And just to let you know, I've got a secret admirer. Portable flower here going on. She loves me. She loves me hot. Yes, somebody has told me I'm awesome and left it on the park bench where I usually take my dog for a walk down by the golf course. And yeah, I just thought I'd go live because that's what I used to do. And yeah, Clinton Spin here, just doing my thing. And I'm a little bit, I was a little bit apprehensive to go live because I haven't done it in a while. But I thought it's probably the best thing to do in terms of unity and Canadian consciousness and global awareness. As you can hear the birds and the crickets, yes, I'll put the flower down. Yes, yeah, I'll take these shades off so you can get a little bit more insight as to how I really feel. Smiling with my eyes, and I'm tearing back the peel. It's a beautiful country, it's a beautiful world we live in, and I think we need to express ourselves, and we need to unite before complete havoc takes over. It's not inevitable, but it is a reality that we need to stand together. Otherwise, things are going to go astray. And for the voices of the voiceless, you can probably hear the crickets. I apologize for posting some of those songs yesterday that you may not have stood up for. I mean, yeah, Who Are You by The Who. I did The Who, I did the what, I did the when, I did the why, I did the where. And now it's up to us to do the how. Speaking of how, we put up the Gordie Howe Bridge. I believe it's going from Windsor, Ontario to Detroit or somewhere in Michigan. See, the thing is, there's so much going on that we need to talk about what's important. And yes, I will be posting this, so you can tune in later. Don't feel the need to tune in while I'm going live, but I mean, if it's real and it's a good discussion, I will publish. However, that Gordie Howe Bridge is going up. Yes, it's a real thing, and Canada's stronger than ever before. Also. Not only is that annotating the hockey legend that put hockey on the map in all of North America, but also put up the Joe Carter statue in Toronto. Represent. Yes, you see as I'm wearing, I am the militant force that needs to step up and speak for the voices of the voiceless. I realize that in a state of apathy, there is no progression, there's no evolution. We need to stand together. I think it's in terms of becoming a republic, Alberta has an opportunity to become more like set our flag in the soil and become more. If it were to transpire, it would be something like akin to like the European Union, where there's individual countries all around. And but I think, however, we're already a melting pot cultural society in which we feel safe up in this land here, and we're not overpopulated. However, we are aware that we are very diverse, and yes, I think it's important to be safe and to be kind. We need to be kind to one another. I think we can't just get by on tactics to employ division amongst the colleagues. Trump's doing his thing. I mean, let's not avoid the elephant in the room. And some people think he's bullying, but I mean, perhaps that needs to happen in order to keep world peace. He's making a stand. And obviously, Operation Midnight Hammer didn't follow through. Didn't solidify the peace that we were looking for. So we're trying to further intimidate the Iranians and put an end to this nonsense. I mean, why are we promoting division amongst individuals and unity? We need to stand as one. We need to be a planet that cares about one another, not just like one-upping each other at the chance we can get and burning each other. I mean, yeah, it's all fun and games until an explosion happens, and that's not really funny. But sometimes an explosion happens, and it's the fireworks, and we celebrate. So let's celebrate. Let's not go in a direction of destruction and war path where we're all put up against each other. We need to stand united, and whatever transpires, it seems like there's, time is ticking away, and there's a referendum coming up in Alberta, October 19th, and I hope the Canadians stand strong and choose to remain united. I think the Trump suggestion for them to take Canada and affix a new label, aside from being unique in the way we are. Let's just take a break. Let's take a moment to just think about the beauty of today's day and age, and let's not just assume everything's going to go tickety-boo. We need to work on progress, and progress is evolution, and evolution is caring. I mean, we can't just let things run awry here and astray. Yes, I try to do what I do when I do it. Hey, I do what I can do when I can do it. But when you got a secret admirer, sometimes it's okay to brag a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We're doing okay. We're doing good. I mean, nobody's freaking out. Everybody's taking everything in stride. However, there needs to be a voice for the unconscious awareness that's just the clock that's ticking away in terms of uniqueness and separation in this province of Alberta. Yes, it's flattering to know that people want to stand united. But we're such a melting pot as it is. I don't think we need to start a European Union. It's be the dissolvement of this continent. If this were to transpire, I think it's not necessarily a good idea. However, I understand the need to assert your independence in terms of expressing yourself, and it's, like I said, it's flattering that one province just in the middle of the prairies wants to stand strong and maybe start an evolution that is is obviously happening. However, Canada, looking at you, do we feel safe right now? Because the grass isn't always greener on the other side. If we stand united, we stand strong, we stand for safety, and we stand for independent pride while remaining a solid conglomerate nation. Know what I'm saying? I think that Canada is erecting statues, bridges. We're going for the full pull here. We're trying to say, hey, we are proud of our country, and it's about time we recognize some of the true athletes and true heroes of this nation and this global awareness. I mean, everybody else does it, right? I mean, there's statues in front of certain athletic fields and stadiums and arenas all over the world, and we don't have to be shy. We can stand proud. We are considered the underdog in North America. North America keyword. However, we don't need to shy away from unity, and from far and wide, I think it's a better idea that we stay united. I don't think, I don't even want to say, like, what if Alberta were to assert its independence and separate from this country, it would just be a matter of time before we get solicitation from other nations, aka the United States of America. Yes, it's an interesting proposition. However, I don't think it's necessary. For every yin you need a yang, and for every American you need a Canadian. Mexicans included. It's nice to have you south of the border. Yes. We're very diverse in each nation, and I think if we don't keep separation, it's not just as simple as just a snowball effect. I think if Alberta were to separate, BC would be next. Maybe they join us. I feel partially responsible for. I was born in BC and raised in Alberta for the most part. And hey, I put it as on my page, ABBC, and all of a sudden, people be like, well, this strong-minded individual is stating that we need to be put on the map, and it's just a play on words. Come on, huh? If we were to segregate Canada, and if we were to go into regions, we've already got the agricultural regions. However, we're so diverse in each provincial territory that, I think we're good as we stand. And I'm getting updates as I speak here, and it's interesting to read. It's almost like people are trying to get in my ear, and I realize that. Yes, I think, in terms of progression, in this global awareness, I think what we need, instead of division and pitting each other against ourselves, we don't need it to be a dog-eat-dog society. We can all get along. There's an unwritten law, there's an unwritten constitution amongst humans. You want a humanitarian? Okay, well, I'll raise my hand. Hello. I'm not shy. I'm not shy away. I had apprehension, I'll admit, going live, but I think it's a healthy thing to do in terms of, getting it together, man, like the motherfucking weather, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get into politics, listen to some music. Go back to the 90s where the revolution was really happening and it wasn't really announced. How many political stances were included in rock music and alternative hip-hop what is it going to take for us to realize what we really have before us? We don't need more of any certain one particular thing. If anything, we're living in the golden age. I think it needs to be stated once again, and we don't need to create division amongst men and women. I read a quote, and this will probably hit home really hard, especially in the political spectrum and forums, is that JFK said, and this may be one of the reasons that he was assassinated, but hey, I'll say it anyways, I'm not afraid. He said, every man, woman, and child is set for enslavement. And you know what? The way that this world operates and this 40-hour work week, I don't think it's necessarily that needs to fly that way. Evolution needs to happen. There needs to be progression to occur. And if changes need to be made, we need to state the obvious and work towards a direction that salutes each man and woman and child. Not just. I think it's a good thing Kamala Harris may be next in line to be the U.S. president. She didn't. There was a gap between Trump eras, and I think he's doing a bang up job. No pun intended. but he's trying to stop Bam Bam from causing another Pearl Harbor or what have you. We need to embrace our roots. We need to embrace our culture. And we can't just turn culture into commerce. You know what I'm saying? We can't just put a monetary value on each and every individual commodity and essential item and facet of this planet. Hey, if you need to take a load off Andy, crack a beer if you're of age. Have a coffee if you're into that. There's ways of taking the load off your mind without going in a complete, stark, obvious, different direction. It's about alteration. It's about empowerment. It's not just one thing or another. Kita Stephanie, come here. Come here, girl. What's up, dog? Kita Stephanie, say hello. Say hello. Yes, we have animals, and we don't want to turn into animals ourselves. I mean, we're humans. That's why we need to take care of. We need to liberate these animals. Birds have liberation. They can go wherever they want, and if you want to put things into context. If there's borders, if there's forms and spectrums and species that can permeate the membrane of invisible borders and political agendas, it's animals. Animals don't know any better, but then to just live their best life. You know what I'm saying? Animals they take things for what they are, and they don't take anything for granted. They enjoy each and every moment, and that's something that we need to do and need to embrace. Is we need to live for the moment and not just worry about tomorrow. And yesterday does mean something. Those are your roots, and those are the photographs, and those are the moments that we all need to cherish. And even for the fallen, the deceased, and the peeps up in heaven, I think yesterday does mean something. And just because we're experiencing an evolution that is a revolution doesn't mean we can't embrace our roots and feel proud about some of the agendas and some of the expressed views of mankind. don't think things need to change. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. You know, what on God's green earth are we doing here? Are we just trying to live for the moment? Are we trying to plan for tomorrow? Are we trying to frame yesterday? Or are we trying to love one another? Are we trying to compete to our best ability? Are we trying to evolve as a species? We can't remain complacent. However, we can't forget about how far we've actually come. I mean, yeah, the world keeps spinning, the world keeps turning, and an evolution is imminent. However, we can't take things for granted. We can't just assume complacency and is the opposition of evolution. I mean, it's nice to know that you're safe. It's nice to know that the people got your back. It's nice to know you can express yourself. It's nice to know that if you're a secret admirer, grr, baby, grr. The future's so bright. Gotta wear shades, and individuality is self-expression. Don't be afraid to do what you need to do when you need to do it, and don't be ashamed about what other people say and what mankind seems to project onto you. If you ever feel guilty about something, I mean, just try and be better the next day. Come on now, it's not that hard. Do the right thing, make the right choices, and love your peeps. That's all there is to it. Anyways, there's my humanitarian stance for the weekend, and I thought I'd go live for the weekend because more people are actually available to tune in. And if you like this and you want to see more and you want to explore a little bit, check out my page. I've got a few, and snoop around. Go ahead, snoop around. I think you like what you hear and see, and if somebody does something wrong, cut them some slack. Maybe they had a tough day and they want to take it out on somebody. I mean, we don't have to compete against each other. We can all stand united as a planet. And it's not a bad thing to keep things the way they are, because we don't want to become just a one-world society where there's no self-expression and individuality. We need to stand astute and proud, and not be afraid to evolve while remaining happy and proud about how far we've actually come. Okay? That's all I got to say for now. And if you like this, maybe share it, tell somebody about it, or just, be the best version of yourself you can be today and work towards a better tomorrow. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. Until next time, be yourself, by yourself, and much love and respect. Cheers, my beautiful people, and peace!